Oh yes. This is good. Pretty excited about this little yoga session we're about to have. It's gonna be a combination of a lot of core work with yoga. This is something I think that players, soccer players specifically, need a little bit more work on. So hopefully this will guide you guys to some things you can do on your own. Oscar and Andy, welcome. Glad to have you back. What's up, Lorcan? Welcome, Jack, Nara. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, so again, for those just coming here, you can just do it in like your living room. That's where I normally do mine, my bedroom actually. I just did it here because it can film a little bit easier. So I got a yoga mat. You don't need a yoga mat really. I just do it on the carpet all the time. And it's gonna be, what's up, Nara? It is going to be soccer specific. Ben, welcome. Fetty, welcome, welcome, welcome. So let's start with just going through some basic movements. All right, boom. First off, glad for you guys to join us. Okay, I know a lot of people are off today. I woke up and then like the sky was crazy. So first up, you're just gonna be standing. Let's just go all over to your tippy toes. And then just like stretching to the left and right. So it's gonna be a combination of core, body weight work, arms up to the side, and then let's fold halfway down, keep those legs straight, and stretching. So it's core, some body weight exercises, some stretching, some yoga. Let's go up to the top, side to side again, on my tippy toes, and then down, half bend. When I say half bend, I mean keep your back straight, keep your legs nice and straight. Let's go all the way up one more time. Lean one way, lean the other direction. And good, let's go all the way down to the ground now. So go as far as you can comfortably. From this position, let's open up to the sky. So let's lift one arm up to the sky. Keep your feet flat on the ground. And back down, both hands down. And other arm up to the sky. And good, back down. Let's go all the way up to the top again. Okay, so first one, we're gonna get into is a chair pose. So it looks like your hands overhead. Your feet are just a little narrow the shoulder width. And I'm coming down like imaginary seat. Okay? I'm trying to keep my back straight, arms extended. You should feel this in your quads. Big time. Look at your back too. And good. All the way up to the top. Go down to the ground. We're gonna walk our hands out into mountain. Down dog. Sorry. So we're here. I'm just looking back at my feet. You'll feel a little bit in your shoulders. And now let's do 5 calculators. So we'll go from high plank, walk back to your hands at your feet. Do that 5 times. Plank, boom. All the way up. All the way down. 2. Plank all the way up. All the way down. 3. All the way up. All the way out. 4. Stay nice and flat on the plank. 5, good. Hold high plank now. Okay, from high plank, you're gonna lift your left knee to your left elbow and hold for a 5 count. 3, 2, 1, and then back to plank and go other side. Right knee to right elbow. 4, 3, 2, 1. Same thing one more time, opposite way. 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch. Other side. 4, 3, 2, 1. And good. Back to down dog. Should feel that a little bit in your core. Okay, we're gonna lift our right foot up to the sky. Lift as high as you can. Keep your left foot on the ground. Try to keep your hips pointed towards the ground. Okay, from here, you're gonna twist your right foot over your side like that. So now you're gonna open up. Try to keep that foot, your left foot, still pointed, straight back down. I'm doing some ankle rolls here as well. Just kind of loosen up a little bit. And good, right foot forward. Just go right into right foot forward. Sorry, like a groiner stretch. I just have my back toe on the ground and my front foot on the ground. You feel a big time here in your hip. So if you, depending on where you're tight, if your ankle's tight, you can push your knee a little bit forward. Get your knee over the ankle, stretch that part. If your hip's really tight, you can drop down here Feel a little bit more of a stretch. Wherever you feel tighter, you can sit and hold that spot. All right, from here we're gonna lift. Arm up to the sky, and then down. Nice and controlled, and switch every time. Other arm up to the sky, and down. So just my feet on the ground. This is working balance as well. To the sky, and down. To the sky, down. To the sky, down. To the sky, down. Last one. You feel still big time in your hips, and good. Now we're gonna pop up, get our hip flexor, hands above head. I'm pushing my hips forward. I'm squeezing my glutes, so I'm stretching right here. Okay, now we're gonna pulse this. All right, so same concepts. Let's get our hands hard here. We're just gonna bounce up, down. A little strengthening exercise, a little bounce exercise. And good. Now we're gonna flatten that back foot out. Should be about a 45-degree angle out that direction. Going to warrior 2, I believe this is. So you shove a nice bend in your front knee, almost like 120 degrees or so. You should feel a stretch in your groin, your front hip. You should feel some strengthening going on in your front quad. Okay, same thing now, dip that right hand down to the ground. Now we're opening up. Feel a real big dive in the hip and your back. If your back's tight at all, you won't be able to open up that high. And same thing, just reverse it. So I'm keeping these angles the same roughly in my legs, and I'm just going backwards with it. And good, turn our foot forward. So now we're like symmetric, and I'm gonna come down. And we're gonna pop just left to right. All right, ready? Now we're gonna bend our knees a little bit. Bend our knees a little bit after we shift left to right. You feel a big time stretch in your groin as you're doing this. And good. Turn back that front foot forward. Just let that right foot face forward. And we're gonna pop up and just go. Isometric hold, knee raise. Good for balance, good for strength in your hip. Good, and from here, we're going back, balancing exercise, low RDL. I have my arms out in front of me, trying to keep my leg straight. You should feel a big time stretch back here. And go, let's get our quad, full quad stretch. Leaning forward. This stuff's great. 1, for stretching. 2, for balance. Anytime you're doing balance work, obviously it helps in soccer since you're always on one foot. 2, it strengthens your core. And good, figure 4. So this foot just over, top of the knee. Oh, we're sitting down on it. You should feel a big time back in this glute and hip. I like yoga because it's good, just kind of like mental release and also physical release, and then also you can change it based on what you want. If you want to do something more cardio intensive, you can. And good, let's go back up standing. If you want to do something more strength intensive, you can. All the way tippy toes up again, and we'll go all the way down again. Let's walk our feet back out, going down dog. Okay, this time we're going to go through a couple flows. This is what a flow looks like. I'm going high plank. Slow push up, down, up, and then reverse it to mountain. Okay? Plank. Slow push up to thin, up, reverse it. Only my hands and feet are on the ground the entire time. Boom. Slow plank. Slow push up, up, reverse it. Plank. Slow descend push up, up. Keep breathing as you're going through it. Slow descend. Up. Plank. Slow descend. Up. Last one. Down dog, plank, slow descend, up. Good, back to down dog. Okay, this one now, left foot goes up, left foot up to the sky. Keep breathing. Try to keep those arms straight and twist your left foot over your right. Your right leg still pointed toward the ground. Doing those ankle rolls as I'm up holding this position. And good, left foot forward. So it's just my right toes, left foot, and my hands are on the ground. Kind of shifting around wherever you feel it most is where you can hold. Again, if you have a tight top of your foot, it's tight, you can push this forward. If your hip's really tight, you can drop down to the ground this direction. This is really good to just like sit in this location if you can for like 30 seconds. This is one of those ones that's just like, the hips for soccer players are extremely tight. So if you can just open them up through exercises like this, and I'll show you a couple more later, it's definitely gonna help with your mobility. Okay, good. Let's open up to the sky, like we did before. Alternating which hand goes up to the sky. Let's go one more each side. And good, let's pop up, get that hip flexor stretch going. Push my hips forward. Squeeze my glute to engage my hip flexor of the leg that's further back. Okay, some pulses now. Pulses. And good. Warrior 2 action. Back foot goes flat on the ground. Angle that direction. I'm looking out over my hand. I'm trying to extend as far as I can, my hands as far as I can out. You can also come over and under like this. This little stretch opens up your chest and arms. And let's drop that front arm down to the ground. Nice and smooth. Really should have barely any weight on your hand here. All the pressure should be on your legs, really. And you're just twisting to open up towards the sky. So you should feel it in your midsection, your back. And let's reverse it. Keep breathing as always. Nice controlled breaths. And goes point both forward, both feet forward, and then drop it down. Keep our legs straight, just shift side to side. And bend our knees, and then shift slowly left to right. So you keep your arms in front of you, like here, or you can go here. If you really want to try to open up your back, try to keep my chest upright as I'm doing it. And good. Let's turn. So that hold with the leg up, hands overhead. Breathing. If it's a struggle to do this hold, you might lack flexibility in your hip or strength in your hip. So if you can't hold this for this duration, your leg starts dropping, or you can't hold it slightly above parallel, you gotta work on your hip activation. And good, let's reverse it. Leg out, RDL, single leg. What's an RDL? RDL is a remaining deadlift, and it's regarding the plant leg. The plant leg should be straight, relatively speaking. It shouldn't be bent. I think it should be relatively straight. And good, hit our quad. This stuff is, again, really good for 1, balance, 2, flexibility. When I'm saying the single leg holds. And then anything that's balance related is also great for core. And good, next one. So popping down, sitting on top of that foot. So it's kind of like the basic flow. A little bit of core work. Now we're gonna mix in a lot more core work and some more static stretching. And good. Okay, grab a seat. Grab a seat, grab a seat, grab a seat. First one, let's go leg hold, boom, hold. Here. I'm squeezing my stomach, lower back into the ground. A lot of times do this in yoga, but your hands might be here. And do different variations. We'll do a couple variations in a second. Okay, same idea, except now we're gonna go up to 60 degrees and then a 3-second drop back to where we are. Okay, so let's do this. Up to 60 degrees, and then 3, 2, 1, 0, back up. 3, 2, 1, 0, and 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 back up. Last two. 3, 2, 1, 0. Last one. 3, 2, 1, 0. And good. Resting. We're gonna pop into pigeon. Now we're gonna be here. Front legs to flat on the ground. Try and get that foot that direction as much as you can. And this one you can move it that direction to stretch it more. You should feel a really big tummy. This is another great exercise for soccer players to increase your hip flexibility. When I first tried this one, I was like way up here. It was so difficult. But then you work on it, and then you get more flexible. And good, switch. After this, we're gonna go back into the core. So be ready for that. If the core gets too hard at any point, just rest. Get a drink or whatnot. All right, let's do it. Back on butts. First one, same idea as the 3, 2, 1, except we're gonna be switching our feet. So it's like this. Slowly down and then up with the other one. 3, 2, 1, 0. Switch. 3, 2, 1, 0. So feet are never touching the ground. 3, 2, 1, 0. 3, 2, 1, 0. 3, 2, 1, 0. 3, 2, 1, 0. 4 more. 3, 2, 1, 0. 3, 2, 1, 0. Last two. 3, 2, 1, 0. Last one. Stay up the entire time. 2, 1, 0. Knees bent now. Arms extended. Opposite arm, opposite leg goes back. Boom. Opposite arm, opposite leg goes back. Try to keep those knees right at your waistline. Feet and arms are never touching the ground. Getting close to it, but never touching. Four more. 3, 2, 1, 0. Good. This one now, we're going to go leg raise lifts. Up and then down. Feet are never touching the ground. Legs up, lift the hips off the ground, and then down. Up, the hips off the ground, and down. Up, hips off the ground, down. Up, hips off the ground. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. And down. Glute bridge, up and hold. Pushing off your heels. Okay, from here, lift your right leg up. Now we're gonna do one leg at a time, just lifts. Lower, lift, lower, lift. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. 4 more. Down, up, 3, down, up, 2, down, up, 1, down, up, switch. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Push off that heel, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. 4 more. Down, up, 3 more. Down, up, 2, down, up. Last one. Down, up. And good little set there. Okay, now we're gonna work on stretching our hips. So, option 1, crisscross applesauce, trying to lean forward. Option 2, if you can, get 1 foot up, just in the 1 foot up on the other here. And as I'm doing this, I'm trying to keep my back straight. Okay, so if I can't do that, then just here, trying to keep my back straight. We're just gonna hold for 30 seconds. That's a good little core flow. Main thing is make sure you stay in control. Keep breathing. Try to keep your back straight here. As fires are crazy, but we can't control it. Let's try to focus on what we can control. 5 more seconds. And switch. So we can control, right? Train's probably gonna be off for a little bit. Can't control the stuff you do on the side. Can't control what your diet looks like, what your sleep schedule looks like, especially now with school starting. Trying to keep that back straight. Trying to stay upright. You should feel stretches in your hips. If you don't, actively looking to keep your knees down to the ground as low as you can. But as I was saying, this is a great time to start to develop a routine, to start to develop a set schedule, going to bed at a normal hour. I know it's during summer, people go up to stay up to 2 o'clock in the morning. Is that really gonna help you accomplish your goals? Unless you wanna be like a mad scientist in the middle of the night, I don't think so. So, looking to schedule your day corresponds with where you wanna be and the goals you wanna have. Focus on you, focus on what you can control. And let's go feet out. Little hamstring stretch. Especially guys, right? We talked about this a ton when we were doing workouts regularly. It's a great opportunity to get better. Because you know a lot of people aren't working on their own and nobody's playing any games. So you're putting work in now, you have a goal now. You have goals now, you have a schedule now, you put work in regularly. Much more likely to achieve your goals. And good, let's get our glute, slash back. We're gonna go here, we're gonna pull into our chest. So first gradation is pulling into our chest, you can feel it in the glute. And that leg that's being pulled. I like that. That was a good little workout. First one in a while, so I don't want to kill you guys. And switch. But overall, that was pretty good. This stuff is huge though, this stretching piece, especially if you lack flexibility. How do you know if you lack flexibility? Well, if getting into these basic positions that we just went through, if it's very difficult for you, or if it hurts, that's not a good thing. And the only way to improve that is just by practice. And good, last stretch here. We're gonna finish with one little visualization. So on my back, lying down straight, I'm getting up, I'm bending that knee up over my plant leg. And good, pop up, last one, other way. And good, last thing, sitting or lying down in a comfortable position. Sitting or lying down in a comfortable position. I want you to close your eyes And I want to think about where you want to be in like 3 months. So think about in 3 months, like what does your day look like? What time are you waking up? What are you doing in the morning? Try to be as detailed as possible. So right now, thinking about 3 months from now, think about your ideal self, your ideal future self. What does it look like? For me, like, for example, wake up and then get out of bed right away. Don't lounge around in bed. Like drink a nice full glass of water. I did the lemon water. And then maybe go directly into some yoga to loosen up. And then writing down the plan for the day when you're going to accomplish those tasks. And then imagine yourself walking through the day. Just visualize yourself out 3 months in the future and envision that day. What are you doing to prepare yourself for school? What are you doing with your downtime? If you're training soccer-wise, what does it look like training, both team trainings, how much effort you're putting in, the details that you're focusing on, and then also if you're training by yourself, think about what you're working on and how you're working. Imagine breathing hard, working hard, getting better every day. Imagine being efficient with your time. Being efficient so you're not spending hours and hours on homework, but you're working 30 minutes, an hour, short time blocks, but you're putting in efficient work. And then that gives you a lot more free time to maybe accomplish other goals. Maybe it's read a book, maybe it's get into an instrument. And good. So now you have what it looks like in 3 months' time. Let's get there. All right? Good work, guys. We'll probably do a workout tomorrow. We'll do these workouts regularly until we are back on the field. All right? So hopefully you had a chance to think about where you're going to be in 3 months. And then now let's take steps to get there. All right? Good work. See you guys tomorrow.